What's going on, everybody? C4, welcome back to the channel, and today we're here for episode 17 of our Madden 23 Carolina Panthers franchise, the biggest game of year one, obviously, as we are in the wildcard round, and we're taking on the 11-6, 86 overall, San Francisco 49ers. I didn't think we'd get here. I said very confidently in my skills and where we're at that this team, ceiling year one, 7 wins. I suppose if I felt like I could get 7 wins, 9 wins is not ridiculous. 9 wins isn't insanity, but we're definitely overachieving, all things considered. I mean, looking at our squad, and this is obviously, I want to save some like the big in-depth stat breakdown, look around the league, for whenever this ride ends. But we're able to, with CMC, the acquisition of Laviska Shenault, you got to remember Shenault had actually a decent stat line before we acquired him from the Jacksonville Jaguars. I still think we probably would have went over 1,000, but we would have just been over 1,000, not so much, closer to 1,500 yards. I just think our defense, man, we got, we learned early on as someone that is a defensive line main since Madden 17. Obviously I started as linebacker. Linebacker was the funnest spot to be. Then I eventually had some fun moving to defensive line. Actually, I was a linebacker, and then I was like, man, Sean Merriman, if you move from outside linebacker to D-end, he's unstoppable. And like that was the beginning of me just becoming a D-line. And this year we've worked our way back, and it was led by help that we had Roquan Smith, able to trade for Roquan Smith, and he made life as a user linebacker, pretty damn good. Then we had Brian Burns, finished the year 24 TFL, 16.5 sacks, always having that constant threat off the edge helps things out, especially when we could slow down, clog up the middle of the field with our linebackers. And our secondary was simply filthy. J.C. Horn, breakout candidate, went up, straight up superstar mid-season, getting defensive player of the week. He absolutely deserves it, and he might pop again before all is said and done, as his 10 interceptions is remarkable. He's really a Trayvon Diggs type breakout season for J.C. Horn. We had 6 picks, Dante Jackson, 5 for C.J. Henderson. Roquan had 3. Interception totals aren't ridiculous, but the fact that we had some of our top guys having this type of turnover-led season is outstanding, and that's a big reason why we are here where we are. Today, I want to get this guys out to you. I don't want a 50-minute video. It's Sunday. There's some big-time football games coming up in about an hour or so. So let's get this one out of the way first. 9-8 Panthers, 11-6 San Francisco 49ers. How we want to set up our strategy? Actually, what we should do? Ooh, they traded for Kareem Hunt. We're not the only team. We traded for Roquan. They traded for Kareem Hunt. That's actually not that bad of a deal. But let's go see what this little press conference is about. Coach, you're heading into your first playoff game. Playoff success often makes or breaks a career. How important is your first playoff win? We're going to play it cool. We're not going to guarantee a win. Seems like we guarantee a win. Okay, good. If we guarantee a win, we'd get boosts. I'd motivate the 49ers, something like that. We don't need that. We don't need anything else going against the Carolina Panthers right now. So let's set up our strategy here. How can we take down this team? Looking at them, not surprising at all. Their passing offense is not great, but led by Trey Lance and apparently now Kareem Hunt. Their rushing offense is outstanding, so we are obviously going to focus on trying to take that away. Defensively, I'm not so worried about Jimmy Ward. Bosa had S tier about both the brothers absolutely crushed it. I think he had 23.5 sacks this season in Nick Bosa, so Taylor Moton is going to have to really figure this out. And there's like, I'm gonna go blitz counter just because that's the only thing that gives us a boost as far as pass blocking is concerned. And the last hurdle that we need to clear is a healthy slate. We need a full strength. We can't have a surprise injury here. We can't have anything ridiculous. Looking at our team here defensively, all right, we're missing Wilson. That's a depth linebacker. Not too worried there. Offensively, what do we got? I'm expecting like Ike Ekwonu or something stupid. No, all right. Everyone went through practice. We're going to be full strength to take on the 49ers, and a couple players feel like they're playing their best football. And it's Dante Jackson, 6 picks. We'll go right there and spend the slot point because it kind of gives you the best of both worlds here, as we got a nice +1 man, +2 press, +2 tackling, and he got an additional ability slot. Need to get him up to that 90 overall to get Acrobat. Even I know that that's like the meta ability. But given the fact Dante Jackson is our slot corner, I guess we'll go short route knockout. You know, short route's less than 10 yards from the line of scrimmage. It's probably the best. But I mean, I don't know. You guys aren't even going to be able to give me an opinion on what we should be rocking and rolling to maximize his skill set. We're just going to trust that he's going to be able to go out there, and we're going to be able to perform, and we're going to shock the world. And this Cinderella run for the Carolina Panthers is going to continue. That's it for me, fellas. Let's get right into the game. Oh, yeah. Black helmets in the game. What better time to debut?
Carolina Panthers.
Look, Carolina in my city, I'ma kick it in Wakanda, wear a panther on my chest, badge of honor. Hitting 150 on the dash, burns rubber when you pass, in a swim move, get us to Bahamas. How they gon' talk like a MC, seeing me, I see him, hit a side stepping, I'm a goner. 1, 2, 3 quarters down in the C4 sound, cause the chip coming back to Carolina. And they be like, calling it a fluke, when we went to 50, we back now. Kuechly only Luke, we don't need the force for the smackdown. Say you in the field, but you never leave in your area. You end up DOA when you went to Bank of America, so back out. This is all pound for the pound, y'all looking down for the count, making it out of the south, fuck you mean. Notice the talk of the town, Matt got us rolling around, never would step out of bounds, honestly. Where my drums go, homie, where my drums go, let them keep pounding, I load it up and unload, keep it a hundo. Y'all ain't really saints, y'all.
I'm not gonna lie, this looks, these jersey combos look terrifying. Oh man. Limping! We got a bunch of murderers out there. First play, starting center, done. Looks like he shredded his shoulder. Oh no. Big hit there, but the Russian offense is going to be difficult. I will say still my weakest area when using a linebacker is being able to like navigate through the traffic and play run support. Oh no. R.I.P. Dante Jackson. What a hit from Kareem Hunt. Can I get roughing the unnecessary roughness, please, on that? Look at this. A boom! I bet. Hook, line, and sinker on that. Wow. It's got to take you some getting used to. Man, I haven't seen the Niners like this since they had, like, Kaepernick at quarterback. All right, chance to get off the field here. 3rd and 7, bend, do not break. They've been able to just run it down our throats so far. I don't know what that could possibly be. There's no way that's PI. Illegal touching? Makes the field goal a little... There's nothing we can do. It's 4th and 7 either way. Well, we all knew a field goal. Here we go, man. Needs to be said, this could be Baker Mayfield's final game in a Panther uniform. Hopefully... goes out, dominates, makes it, gives us another game. Let's go CMC. Let's go CMC. Those gold cleats with the all black look sick. Ooh, slants in the playoffs. Okay, I don't know what they got. Obviously, some sort of field advantage here. But what we did for our game plan is we moved DJ Moore into the slot. Just to see if that gives us a little bit of a different option here on the offense. A little bit more explosivity. Let's go Chuba the Chuba trade into the second level. Gain of 15. Gets blocked up very well. CMC up the middle. Where's this Niners run defense? Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Run game is working. Till it ain't. 3rd and 5. What do we got? Slants. We'll go mesh. Give us an option for CMC here out the backfield. DJ Moore is where I really want to try to get this into. Got to watch Fred Warner. You know he'll love to jump something. Oh! Oh, we had a better shot on that than the effort CMC gave there. Take the points. And this game is tied at 3. Oh no, we had him. Why is he following the running back? Oh! Let's go! Turnover! And another injury on the Niners offensive line. Dude, what was that? Like Shaq Thompson, I was using Shaq Thompson, and then literally it wouldn't let me switch off him pursuing Kareem Hunt, even though Trey Lance had the football. And luckily we got bailed out there with a fumble. What a grab, DJ Moore. What a grab. Thought that was a pick. Look at the hops. He outmossed the DB who thought he had an easy interception. Damn. Bosa ate that one alive. 3rd and 11. We give Mims an opportunity. This has been a play either as Mims makes a huge 20, 30-yard grab or gets picked because we have to rush it. It's a timing. I think we can go to check down to CMC and get the first down. Man, honestly, we're picking on Bosa's side. Bosa wants to get after the quarterback. Not a lot of run integrity on that left-hand side. Like, why would I change this up if they can't do a damn thing about it? Like, honestly, I mean, now might be the time. Maybe hit a play action and see if we can get them to bite on it. I mean, they're going to try to bend, not break. 3rd and goal on the 5. What does coach want to do? Run it? Mesh spot? Sure. Maybe just laser this in to Moore. Can we... Do we have it in our wheelhouse to hit a Visca Chanel around that Niners logo? Or we'll take the penalty. You know what? Honestly, penalty's probably the best thing. If we got to throw it, I'd rather 10 yards than 5. Makes it a lot less clutter, especially over the middle of the field. Like, if I was him, I'd decline that. They have, little do they know they have the advantage. All right, we're going to do a little bit different of a play call here. Put CMC pass pro. Moving DJ Moore to the slot. Big brain maneuvers. What a ball. What a route. Jump ball. Brings it down. That DB, just not an athlete. Can't compete. Not in the same area code. I mean, they're going to keep running. I think we're going to get a lot of more fumble opportunities. We ain't falling for their gimmicks. You got Deebo Samuel. You're giving the ball to Adam Humphries. Come on. Just pop him every time. Even if you might miss a tackle, I think right now he's vulnerable enough to fumbling. Let's lay a lumber. Let's go for power over tackle technique and integrity, because I think the risk will be worth the reward. There we go. Keith Taylor locking up Kittle to a limited gain. All right, Roquan on a wide receiver. You press him? All right, we give him a little bit of press. Doesn't matter. He's gone in the opposite direction. J.C. Horn brings him down. They're sticking with it. Credit to them. They have a game plan. Not worried about a fumble, I guess. Him fumbling again. Eat it alive, and Kareem Hunt dances behind the line of scrimmage. Gets the ball in the end zone. This game's tied at 10. Damn, man, I thought we had that plugged up. A heavy, like, run to first, second down seems to be what we're just calling here. I don't know if I like that. I think it's starting to get played out a little bit. Why? Like, it was open. DJ Moore was open. That's a first down. Baker had a little too much mustard on it. How would we miss this? Just inaccurate. The route was there. He was open. The first down. Fuck! What happened? Just like wouldn't tackle. Keith! What the fuck, Keith? Keith didn't want to get run over, went into business for himself there. Just spot them 7 points. Unbelievable. I got to make up for this drive. We need a touchdown. We need points. Yeah, very, very apparent. Our quarterback is fucking clueless. What a grab. But where's this cheat code been all year? PI, we're going to decline it. DJ Moore is going insane right now. All right, 4 verticals, sure. Of course the squiggly lines would show up in the playoffs. Who else? This guy's on fire today. It's the black helmets, the black unis. How are we still having messed up play art? We would have won a lot more games if DJ Moore was playing like this during the regular season. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to cover Kittle. Oh my God. My God, go. Go! Gotta go with a lead. I'm telling you, he's got to keep fumbling. What are they doing? Do they not know we have assassins on this defense that are going to punish? Should be good. All right, offensively, I really like the run. Our run game has been very good. Defensively, let's take away the short passes. I don't think Trey Lance has missed a throw yet today, but we get the ball to start the second half. I hope that 3 points, the gong off the bar, doesn't come back to bite us on the ass. We should be at 20 right now. Fuck me. Literally, Andre Roberts, top 5 return man in the game. How many times has he fumbled? Like 3, 4? It's a great grab, man. Debo. Tight coverage. I don't think Henderson can do a lot better than that. 3rd and goal. If we could hold him to 3, I can live with myself. If we give them a touchdown here, that's just... There we go. Cody Barton. Let's do it, baby. Bails us out. Should have never happened in the first place. We can block this thing. Where's Keith? Keith Taylor right here. Watch, we're going to pancake. Look, they know what they're doing. They put Kittle and Trent Williams on Keith Taylor. They know. They know who the weapon is here. Niners lead. People say, C4, why do you usually skip the kicks? Do you know why? There we go, Denzel Mims. How do you drop that? Wide open drop, Denzel Mims. That's a killer, man. Would it have been midfield? Now, Lord knows what we're running. Oh, my God. I always need to call a timeout here. CMC, win it out, go to CMC. If you get squiggle lines, go to CMC. If you have no buttons over their head, go to CMC. Seems to work out fairly well. And I love running towards Nick Bosa. Find Nick Bosa, that's where I want to be running the ball towards. Right here, we're going to get it. We're going to get it. We're going to get some push. Taylor Moton's having an all-time type game. And there's a first down. Man, even though like this, we have the tight ends there, I'm running right at Bosa. Is that holding? Offside? Offside! 3 yards. We have 1st and goal on the 8. Clearly in scoring range. Just no mistakes at this point. We'll be at least content with this drive. Second and goal. Coach wants to continue to try to pound the rock. CMC is in his X factor. I don't blame him. I'll keep fighting, dude. I really don't like any of this. We're going with coach calls, man. Eating up the middle. Not in love with this, but it's what he wants. 2 of the plays were this. Dumb play call, man. Just coach wanted he wanted 3 points here. He didn't want a touchdown. Wasn't calling it like he wanted a touchdown. Slant was a bait for us to throw a pick. So we'll do the respectable thing. Take what the game's given us. Tie it up at 20. Oh, how? Like I'd rather look. He got 5 yards there because he went for the big hit. I'll trade that off because the one big hit that we get, be it there or be it on our own 20, he's gonna fumble it again. I know he will. I loved Keith Taylor to line him up. That looks obviously terrible from J.C. Horn, but I mean they're doing a good job of not throwing the ball in harm's way. Our secondary right now might as well be the Bermuda Triangle. You throw the football back there, it's getting lost, and it's gonna end up on my team and not yours. So running the ball, I guess. Does that. Keeps it out of their harm's way. Third and 5. Wow, we can see our play art now. That's cool. Let's go, Debo. What do you want, Debo? Oh, they're going to get him. Short of sticks. Forces the punt. Terrible. Look at that guy. Look at his DH gate jersey. His name's not even straight. No! What was that? What's the flag? That better not bail them out. Personal foul. Roughing the passer. It's a fucking trick play. What? There's no way this is happening. We got a roughing the passer on a trick play? Is that even possible? There's no way. Special teams is just like kicking our ass right now.
Mine.
I'll take that. A little too late on the take the knee. J.C. Horn, 11th pick of the season. Just, I don't know, hoping a prayer from Trey Lance there. We got a lot of ground we got to cover here, though. I'm terrified to even, like, hit A after that fumble. A tackle battle. My hands are out the controller. 3rd and 6. Maybe CMC. Make somebody miss. Oh, it's close. Field position battle at this point. Good ball. Oh, Derek Brown gets the sack, pushes him out of field goal range. A lot of pressure to make something on this throw for them to get points out of this drive. We'll sit back into coverage. Make them earn it. That's going to be... I mean, they might try. That could be... I think that should be a punt, though. I think there is pretty good wind right now. I think they're going to miss this. We're going to get good start field position. Look at Roquan. Who's their kicker? Robbie Gould still? All right. Oh, there we go. That's what I can work with. 3rd and 2. Probably should just be running it, but we got the Jalen Rager play. Laviska Chanel should be wide open and get us to midfield. Well, midfield and beyond. Money play. Absolute money play. Give the gap! Go through the fucking gap, man! In what world do you, like, if you move the stick, flip the stick, doesn't it make you, like, juke in the direction you want to go? God damn it. That was as bad as any play we've had. First down, easy first down. Tie it up. Play some defense. Oh. God damn it, that's annoying. There we go, Roquan. You've seen enough of that. 139 yards rushing. We're going to try to leave him on that. I don't really want to be responsible for Kareem Hunt here. Let's try to rush the passer. And they just go slants. I respect the slants play. Gotta have to admit that. Damn it, man. I had to stick with the running back. And of course, wide open is Humphries. That about midfield. We got like nothing we can call. Just nickel and diming us into field goal range. Just give me one more chance of Trey Lance running it. You know? Okay, it's holding. Come back 10 yards. Pushes him out of field goal range. Here we go. Henderson needed that. Another timeout. Good open field tackle. Come on. There we go. 3rd and 3. I mean, now they are in field goal range. It's not a gimme. This is as far as we can give them. Fuck. I mean, maybe hope they screw with their time management, clock management. Man, fucking roughing the fucking fullback passer. Nothing but a hit stick. We weren't supposed to be here. We weren't supposed to be here, and a rule that I don't even know for a fact exists, that you can get a roughing the passer on a fake punt. We were the better team. I don't know. That's home cooking. We need Mike. We need to be able to get Mike Pereira on the phone here, and you know. I mean, you just look two things: the fucking kick return fumble. That's why I never do kick returns. Thought maybe a chance at magic to get a kickoff for a touchdown would be pretty cool here today. That bit me in the ass. And roughing the fake punt kicker passer. Doesn't even make sense to break it down. Baker Mayfield played well, man. The interception, I suppose Silver wasn't like a cheesy interception. It happens. 183 yards, 2 touchdowns. CMC went off. CMC did about DJ Moore in the slot. I mean, at least like that's something to like you bank away for next season. And hope maybe we just start with him in the slot. I mean, we experimented with him in the slot earlier in the year, and it wasn't popping up. But, I mean, he came to play today. Defensively, Roquan, 8 tackles, 2 TFLs, 3 TFL. Shaq Thompson had a couple sacks. J.C. Horn, obviously getting his picks. I don't know, man. Feels like the better team didn't win here today. It is what it is, though. We overachieved. We made the playoffs. And hopefully we can build off of this. But the uncertainty about our quarterback spot going forward, unless we get this big influx of salary cap in the offseason, I'm a little bit worried about if we can get back to this spot with Matt Corral or if we go QB in the draft. Who knows? Got a couple upgrades here as we close with the. What I actually have to do is that a lot of people have been saying that there's an online, I've had it happen before in rebuilds, an online glitch where once you hit the draft in the offseason, you pretty much crash and brick your franchise mode. So I'm just gonna in my own. I'll just if it happens, it happens. I didn't want to say this. I lost the entirety of our pink slips file. So after this video's done recording, I gotta go recreate the pink slip. At least pinks is not that hard to get back to where we were. this would, because like there's gonna be no way to replicate JC. I don't even want to talk about it because I don't want to speak it into existence. We're gonna get through the draft, we're gonna save, and we're gonna be fine. Okay, but also, you know, online franchise mode is kind of broken, and I don't know what we're gonna get ourselves into. So what I'm gonna do here, we got the tough break as we're meeting our assistant GM. Is what it is. We got 79 points to spend. I'm gonna put this up here for the video in case something tragic happens. We're just going to quickly look at everybody's just base rating. Worst case scenario, if I had to recreate all this, as long as I can have the ratings and just pause the video and go through it. But it needs to be known, if you are not, you know, have yet to hit the offseason in your franchise modes, if you are in an online franchise mode, there is a, I wouldn't say how common it is, but a fairly well-known bug that straight up bricks your franchise. As far as I know, it's not currently existing in offline franchise modes, but just keep in mind, okay, that it's worth taking note of your team, of your roster, where everything's at, just before you go into your first offseason. Taking a look here at the Pro Bowl, Christian McCaffrey is the starting running back. We'll go look at all the stats. That's how we'll finish this video. But let's just see how many guys we had make the Pro Bowl. Luke Kuechly made the Pro Bowl as wide receiver 4. Brian Burns, defensive end 2. That's nice to see. I think you probably could have had Roquan make that somewhere. J.C. Horn, corner 1. That's dope to see. No, wow, no Keith Taylor. Let's take a look at our final season stats. We'll look at the NFL. We'll go through all the award winners. We'll sim past the Super Bowl, and we'll end this video at the beginning of the offseason. Let's get these off here, man. Game time's over, unfortunately. Baker Mayfield finishes his first and potentially only year with the Carolina Panthers. 4,000 yards passing, 23 touchdowns, 21 picks, which that's not great, but we did have 73% completion percentage. I feel like he was more accurate than those 21 interceptions would indicate. But I'll tell you right now, if we had the money, I would have re-signed. I think I could definitely commit to another year of Baker Mayfield. Definitely would be a short-term deal. Wouldn't like it was a complete revival and we give him franchise QB money. But I definitely would, in a perfect world, bring him back for another year and even just compete with Matt Corral for the QB1 spot next season. Running the ball, CMC, I mean, he's absolutely going to be on the MVP shortlist. It's just all about where he finishes. 1,700 rushing yards, 19 touchdowns, an absurd amount of attempts. Very, very lucky. We were playing with fire with him and his injury history. Next year from the get-go, we'll definitely have a little bit more balance between him and Chuba Hubbard. Chuba did the damn thing, 400 yards, 8 touchdowns on the year. On the receiving front, Laviska Shenault finished with 107 catches, 1,400 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Now, he did have, again, I think it's fair to say, I think he had about 400 yards with the Jags before he made that trade, because obviously, even though this trade happened in real life, we already started the franchise. We brought him in like week 4, I think it was. Actually, that was Keith Taylor's doing that brought him in, right? Because we wanted Quez Watkins from the Philadelphia Eagles. He got Laviska Shenault, and that was, the beginning of Quez being a guy that wears a lot of hats around this Panthers building. CMC finished with 106 receptions, 881 yards, and 6 touchdowns. So CMC goes for, 2,500 yards from scrimmage, 25 touchdowns. I'll be shocked if he's not the MVP. He deserves it. He deserves to be the MVP, but maybe because we didn't go far enough in the play, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to kind of do there. DJ Moore, even though he lit up that wild card game against the 49ers, didn't really see that throughout the year. It wasn't like I was missing. It wasn't like he was open and I just wasn't going his way. But I think we'll probably start year 2 with him in the slot because he absolutely earned that spot. 600 yards, 4 touchdowns for him. 5-5 for Tommy Tremble. Not a bad year. He missed some time due to injury. Mims, 400 yards, 4 touchdowns for a role player is also pretty goddamn respectable, all things considered. And I will shout out Ian Thomas. Stat line sucks. He was amazing as a fullback. I think I might straight up make him a fullback next year. Right away on the depth chart. Offensive line. Well, Christian only finished with 8. Felt like a lot more for Brady Christensen. Ike Ekwonu was outstanding. I don't buy the 12 sacks. He was amazing. And Taylor Moton on the offensive side of the ball, easily, without a shadow of a doubt, our worst player. Especially given the fact that he's, an 83? 84 overall. He played legitimately like a 64 overall. Don't know what it was. But then again, right tackle did get patched in the gameplay while, like, mid-season here. So maybe it wasn't just him. Maybe he had no control over it. Roquan Smith, the biggest trade in Panthers history this season. And he comes in finishing with 146 tackles, 13 TFLs, 3 interceptions. Amazing. One of my favorite players. Love being able to use him. 136 tackles for Shaq Thompson, 17 TFLs, 3.5 sacks, 2 picks. Hey, don't forget about me. I've been here since day one, and he absolutely crushed it this year. Jeremy Chin went over 100 tackles. Over 100 tackles for Dante Jackson as well. TFL front, 24 for Brian Burns, 17 Shaq Thompson, 13 Roquan. Davion Nixon, who, you know, he was a guy that stepped up in the preseason, gave us a little bit of comfortability to be able to trade Matt Ioannidis and promote him. I think he did a great job. 12 TFLs there for Derek Brown, 16.5 sacks for Brian Burns. I would love to see someone else, you know, contribute on the other side. Derek Brown with 4, Gross Matos with 4. You know, between Gross Matos, Barno, I do think we need to find that secondary pass rusher. Gross Matos more so right now a run defender than he is a pass rusher. I can live with at least just one top dog. At least we had a top dog. And the interceptions, man, we talked about this already. The secondary, sensational. J.C. Horn, 10 interceptions, leading the NFL. Kicking, Dane Gonzalez was accurate, 91% there. Punting, couple gongs for Johnny Hecker. Didn't really have a scenario that we could go for a fake punt, but generally happy with my special teams. Fuck this guy. This guy sucks. Can't wait to get a new return man. Luckily, he had the mentor tag, so he gave some XP boosts to the rest of the team. Looking around the league quickly, passing yard leader goes to Josh Allen on the touchdown front. Dak, Aaron Rodgers tied with 42. I'd say the most impressive. Gotta give it to Joe Burrow. 41 touchdowns to only 8 interceptions. Nothing else is like too ridiculous. On the rushing front, Jonathan Taylor, 1,800 rushing yards, and he has like 120 less rushing attempts than CMC. I mean, the volume was just absurd for CMC. Touchdown leader goes to James Conner. Rushing, that is, 22 for him. Mixing with 20. CMC there with 3rd place. On the receiving front, receptions leader, Cooper Kupp, 117. Yards leader goes to Stephon Diggs with 1,600 yards. 1,500 for Justin Jefferson. Cooper Kupp up there as well. Long gone are the days of like wide receivers 3. You know, the slot guys leading in receiving yards. So a lot of big numbers here across the league. I love seeing Laviska Shenault up there. Touchdowns goes to Bobby Trees. Leads the league with 16. Jamison Crowder 14. Teagan's 14. Juju there with 14 as well. Cedric Rogers, huh? Where did that come from? Blocking shutout. I mean, it doesn't show everybody, but shout out to Tooney and the rookie Tyler Linderbaum on the Ravens, going the whole season without allowing a sack. Defensively, tackle leader goes to Bobby Wagner with 157. We got 153 there from Kendricks Brooks. Going on here a little bit. Roquan definitely within the top 10. Sack leader goes to Joey Bosa, shattering the record for sacks in a season with 26, 23.5, and 25. That's arguably more impressive here from Von Miller. I mean, both those just ridiculous years. 23.5 for Nick Bosa. We kept him quiet. You know who kept him quiet? Taylor Moton and Ike Ekwonu. So shout out to them. Robert Quinn, ageless wonder. 21.5 sacks, 21.5 there for Myles Garrett. So we would have been top 10 for Brian Burns. 16.5 would have got him there at 8. Interception, again, they don't show it. They don't put respect. Mike Hughes, I'll tell you right now, 2nd with 7. Number 1, J.C. Horn with 10 freaking interceptions. Let's take a look at the yearly awards. MVP. Excuse me? That's like they gave him like honorable mention. No. I legit thought, I was like, oh man, we're gonna have MVP. What? Just getting the sympathy, like making the list for both of these. Offensive player of the year goes to Christian McCaffrey. I guess that's something. Defensive player of the year goes to Nick Bosa. Brian Burns coming in at number 6. No love at all to J.C. Horn. Should have made that list. Offensive rookie of the year goes to Jamison Williams of the Detroit Lions. Obviously, we just didn't really have a lot of rookies that could contribute on the offensive side of the ball. Defensive rookie of the year goes to Kayvon Thibodeau of the New York Giants. Just not getting, That's what I mean. Our best rookie was a lineman. Quarterback goes to Dak Prescott. Nowhere for Baker Mayfield. Best running back goes to CMC. Appreciate that. Best wide receiver goes to Cooper Kupp. Thought Laviska Shenault could have made top 10 somewhere. Could have found a place for him. Best lineman goes to Zach Martin. Nothing. Best D lineman goes to Nick Bosa. Brian Burns coming in at number 4. I'll tell you right now. J.C. Horn with 10 picks doesn't get DB of the year. I'm going to be very upset because that means he's probably not going to get the Gimme Dev trade. Linebacker goes to Shaq Barrett. DB, thank you. Did not get that wrong. He is the best defensive back. J.C. Horn, congrats on the award. Dante Jackson coming in at number 3. Kicker of the year, Zane Gonzalez coming in at number 3. So from that, we got CMC. Got a couple awards here. We'll go right into receiving back. Firmly keep him as a 99 overall player. Well, the one I'm most excited about is this one here because we're about to see what happens. 2 skill point upgrades for J.C. Horn. He got it, man. He got it. He earned it. J.C. Horn is a new superstar, X Factor, lockdown corner with his 10 picks. It's going to be up on him to year 2 to keep that, maintain that pace, and get us another one. But I need you guys right now. Right now. What are we doing? What is the best X Factor ability for J.C. Horn? Help me build this guy into an absolute... I know we want Acrobat. This is going to take a little bit there. But help me, given all these abilities, how can we best set up J.C. Horn to hit the ground running when we kick off for year 2? All right, take a look at the season recap. The Super Bowl went down, and it was a 27-24 victory for the Kansas City Chiefs. Rashad Fenton is the MVP. And let's finish this up by looking at our roster, seeing who went up and or down a dev trait, and that will lead us into the offseason. Okay, so in closing for our squad, on the offensive side of the ball, we did lose a dev trait, unfortunately. DJ Moore falling from a superstar down to a star, which kind of knew that was going to be a potential. But seeing the DJ Moore that we saw in that game against the 49ers, I have no doubt if he can bring that next year, he'll be right up to a superstar where he belongs. And at least still with Laviska Shenault, we have a superstar wide receiver on the offense under contract for whoever will be slinging that rock under center. Baker did not lose his... Again, if we get an influx of cash, I'll tell you right now, I'll bid on Baker Mayfield. But I don't know. Unless this magic money train doesn't pull up the station, we might have to go brand new quarterback. Defensively, as far as dev traits are concerned, Brian Burns is up to an X Factor. Very nice. We have J.C. Horn, as we saw, up to an X Factor. Dante Jackson kept his dev. C.J. Henderson kept his dev. Shaq Thompson kept his dev. Jeremy Chin kept his dev. I'm not going to say surprise. I thought there might have been a chance that Roquan could have got up to a superstar. I think he probably deserves to be a superstar linebacker. I don't know why Madden even just released him on the Bears with a non-superstar dev. But we'll take that. All in all, we have 2 new X Factors on the defensive side of the ball. And offensively, we still at least, DJ Moore's still an absolute dog. We got that going for us. But that will do it for me here today, fellas. Thank you very much. It's Sunday. It's Football Sunday. I appreciate if you took some time out of your day to spend it with me here. And I don't know, man. We're off in the passer on a trick play. So that's going to be one we're not going to live down for a little bit. But I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. As always, for every Panthers series, every Madden 23 upload, if we could smash 1,000 likes on today's video, I would very, very, very much appreciate that. Leave a comment in the comment section below how you felt about this game, how you felt about year 1. Keep this franchise in your prayers if you're a religious person, that it does not crash during the offseason. And we're good. We're good to go. Let's let's put that energy out there right now. And won't be too long until we get through the offseason. Probably Tuesday. I'll see you then. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, it's C4. Say peace out. Love ya. Have a good one.